Hi, so I wonder if this sounds familiar. So you are watching all the webinars and you are reading like every personal development book or listening to all of the Audible personal development books that you can get your hands and ears on and listening to all the podcasts on personal development. You know, everything. You listen to the TED Talks and you watch Oprah and you're still miserable. You're still unhappy in your life. And, you make lists every day. I'm going to, um, take a walk. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to, believe my dreams. I'm going to live for today. And at the end of the day, you realize that you were unhappy again and you start to feel numb. You just start to zone out and feel like, well, maybe there's something wrong with me. Everybody else is doing all of this and they're happy. They seem happy, but maybe it's just me. Obviously the books are right and the webinars are right and the podcasts are right. It's me who's wrong. I'm broken. I can't live this life. Happiness is meant for everyone else. It's just not meant for me. And, you start to give up a little bit. And, maybe that's when you decide, okay, I'm going to go get some help. And so you go for therapy and you pour out your heart and soul and you tell your therapist your life story. And, that's what it is. It's a story. You sit on the couch or the chair and you sit across from this person and you tell them your story. And it's like you're telling them about someone else. Here's what happened to, this person. Here's the story of this person, and you're telling it completely separate from you. It's like it happened to someone else. Maybe you cry a little, but really it's like someone else's story you're telling. It doesn't seem real. And you go home and you go on with your day, and then the next week you go back and you pour out your heart and soul and you do it all over again. And nothing seems to change. Nothing seems to change. And then, I'm sure you get some actions to do, but do you do them? A lot of the actions might be about, in your mind, about what other people need to do. I would be happy if this person would change. If my mom would just stop talking to me that way, I would be happy. Or if my husband would stop looking at me that way, I would be happy. Or if my boss would start appreciating me, I would be happy. Does that sound familiar, any of that? Because I know that was a lot of how I lived my life for a really long time. My name is Fiona Bennett, and I am a life coach, educator, and energy healer. And I spent a long time in that loop. And that's what it is. It's a loop. You go through, I think this horrible thought about my life, like I just never am going to get out of this. I'm broken. And that makes you feel terrible, makes you feel hopeless and sad and like it's almost not worth it to try. And then you don't. You don't try. You just go through the motions. And that's one day gone out of your life. And then, you get up and you do the next day and the next day and the next day. And you can spend a lifetime like that. And I spent a lot of time like that. And actually I missed a lot of my children's childhood spending day after day like that. And that's time you never get back. And that's something that I can learn from now as a grandma, and something I hope that I can teach my children, and something I teach a lot of people, is that you can never get these days back. Time is so precious. We can't control time, but we can control what we do with it. But when we're in that loop, it feels impossible to get out of it. The thing is, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. There are a lot of solutions. And the whole journey starts with just one step. One step. And that step is to go inside. The journey starts in instead of out. And the whole time that I was in that loop, I was looking for my answers all in the wrong places. I was looking outside. I was looking to other people to fix me, to fix my problem. I was looking to a book to fix it, or a podcast. I was looking to my ex-husband to fix it, or my children to fix it. I was looking for my therapist to fix it. I was looking for somebody to fix me. And I was so separate from who I was that I really didn't even know who they were supposed to fix. So the journey happens inside first. That's where the healing starts. It has to be with emotionally connecting to you. So I highly recommend that you don't give up. Please don't give up. Start with taking that first right step and get somebody to help you make that journey within. And that's the very first step that I help my clients with. Yes, I help with setting goals and achieving goals. But until you can go within and make that connection to who you really are and emotionally heal that wound, then you might set goals and you might even make a little bit of progress. But you're going to end up right back where you are right now. And we've all done that, haven't we? We've all said, okay, today's going to be different, and it might be. But tomorrow, those old beliefs kick back in, and those old thoughts and feelings take us back to those old behaviors. So I really urge you to get that help to go inside. I would love to be that person to help you and to help you just take that journey. It's not a scary journey once you're with someone who knows how to do it compassionately, gently, kindly. It's not as scary as you think. It really isn't. And you don't have to stay there forever. That's something I really thought, because you hear about people in therapy for years, but coaching is very different than that. And I don't take people back to an old wound so that we can stay there. I take people back so that we can heal. You want to heal, clear out that energy that got stuck so that you can move on. And once that energy is out of the way, then life appears. You can see the vision of who you're meant to be and what you really want. Once everything is out of the way, that's when you can start to see who you are. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. It's a beautiful journey to be on. I am so grateful that I experienced it myself, and I am so grateful that I get to experience that with my clients. Life coaching is so rewarding because I get to take people through this journey where they can connect to who they are and all of the amazing possibilities that open up in their life. So it isn't just another day of disappointment, another day of hopelessness, another day of going through the motions. Life becomes amazing possibilities. And If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. And once you connect to your emotional body, you start to be able to imagine life. So please reach out to Life Learning Strategies, and my email is bennett.lifelearningstrategies@gmail.com, and my website is lifelearningstrategies.com. I really would love to help you on this journey to be able to experience your best life, an extraordinary life, and to start living every day to its fullest. So I'm looking forward to it, and I do offer a free 30-minute session where we can just get to know each other and you can start to explore your possibilities and see if we're a good fit. So I'm looking forward to meeting you. Take care.